Hey there, elites, it's me, your guy Waddles. Welcome to another fresh Minecraft video. Hope you're doing well today. So, the other day I released a video on Netherite and ancient debris, as definitely not included. On that video, I received this beautiful comment from my guy, The One. This comment really got my mind spinning. And that's where the concept for today's video began. Today's video is directly inspired by that comment, so big shout out, thank you very much, my guy. In today's video, we'll be testing out a few different cool, creative methods for finding ancient debris. If you enjoy this 1.16 experiment, let me know by dropping a like and subscribing if you haven't yet. Go down to the comments right now and drop one more method for finding ancient debris. Now today's video is about having fun, it's about experimentation. The methods that you're about to see in today's video are definitely, in no way necessarily the best way to find ancient debris. Ancient debris was also just added to the game. The stuff could be changed later on. This video is really just for fun. If you're looking for more seriousness and more detailed statistics, slide over to my video from Friday. Now we'll sort of be ranking each method in today's video. When ranking each method, we'll consider how difficult it is to set up or prep for the method, and then how safe it is to actually execute the method. Time will also be a factor considered. Method number 1 is pretty straightforward. This method is called Pickaxe because, well, pickaxe. Here we have a pretty stacked pickaxe. This pickaxe has efficiency 5, mending, fortune 3, and unbreaking 3. Using a pickaxe is definitely the most straightforward and probably the safest way to find ancient debris, but it will likely take the most time. Ancient debris is very, very rare. As of the 20W06A snapshot, at most you can find 5 ancient debris total in a single Minecraft chunk. Now a chunk is 16 by 16 blocks and goes from the bottom of the nether all the way to the top of the nether. Now thankfully, we do know that ancient debris is most common below Y22 in the nether. So for executing any of these methods that we're taking a look at today, we'll definitely want to be pretty deep in the nether, below lava oceans. Now using a pickaxe is the safest because, you have the most control. It's a pickaxe. You can stop mining whenever you want, you can continue mining whenever you feel like it. Very, very safe. But it's going to take a lot of time. If you were considering using a pickaxe to find ancient debris, I would definitely recommend a mending fortune 3 pickaxe. That way, whenever you find nether quartz, you can mine the stuff and heal your pickaxe up a little bit, but it's only going to be a little bit compared to how many blocks you actually have to mine out. Using a pickaxe to find ancient debris is going to be pretty easy to set up, and it'll be relatively safe, but it will take a lot of time. Probably not the best way to find this stuff. A much more time-efficient method to find ancient debris is definitely going to be TNT. Now, using TNT or explosives to locate ancient debris is going to be slightly more dangerous than using pickaxes to find the stuff. Explosions are dangerous, they can cause damage. As of Minecraft 1.15 though, TNT has a 100% block drop rate. That means that every block that a TNT explosion explodes will drop on the ground. Now the preparation or the setup for this method is going to be the hardest part. You'll need probably a lot of TNT to actually locate ancient debris. This will potentially still take a lot of time, but probably less time because you won't be spending a bunch of time mining blocks. Instead, you'll be placing TNT, lighting it, and then backing up and watching to see what happens. If you actually ever manage to locate ancient debris with TNT, the block will not explode. You'll need to mine it with a pickaxe. Honestly, TNT explosions will probably be the best method to locate ancient debris quickly, but it does require a little bit more preparation, a little bit more setup than using a plain old enchanted pickaxe. A single TNT block will require 4 sand and 5 gunpowder total. You'll probably want to have a creeper farm set up in your world before trying this method out. This next method will involve these poor, unsuspecting creatures right here, but don't worry, no sheep will be harmed in the execution of this method. So, sheep produce wool. Wool can then be crafted into beds. In the nether, when placed, beds do this thing, they explode. I saw our guy, IBX Toycat, execute this in one of his recent videos, and I thought it was pretty genius. Now, to execute this method, you'll need lots of beds. You should also probably have some blast protection armor because, beds are very explosive. So go really, really low down in the nether, place a bed, and then use the bed carefully, and it will explode. After it explodes, you have a big open area that is now filled with lava because lava oceans. But maybe, just maybe, if you're lucky before the lava fills in, you might be able to spot some ancient debris. Now, I have no clue, if I'm being honest, how I'm going to continue to do this. Maybe, that. There we go. Okay, fire. That's dangerous. If you plan on using beds to locate ancient debris, your startup costs will be much, much lower than the TNT method. Beds are a lot cheaper than TNT, but they also are a lot more dangerous. You definitely are going to need to be very careful here, because fire will be everywhere. When a TNT explodes in the Nether, it doesn't really create all of this fire. When beds explode, though, they definitely do, which is insanely dangerous. If you're a careful person and you have some decent armor, this method might actually not be too terrible. It's just very, very dangerous, so be careful. But using beds to locate ancient debris is definitely an option. To make this method even friendlier on the resource side of things, you could definitely set up an automatic wool or sheep farm inside of the Nether, so you can farm the stuff while exploding the bottom of the Nether. Noise. Admittedly, this next idea might not be my brightest idea yet, but it could definitely work. Maybe, if you're really, really careful. To execute this one, you will definitely need blast protection armor because it's dangerous. These right here are creepers. Like TNT in beds, creepers also explode. Aside from getting stacked blast protection armor, the setup for this method should be pretty easy. Theoretically, you could place your Nether portal pretty low down in the Nether, and then run around outside of it at nighttime. If you're quick enough, you should be able to either shoot or push creepers into the Nether. After that, you'll need to go into the Nether probably through a different portal and get down to wherever your creepers are quickly. After that, you can go ahead and trigger the creeper explosions and repeat over and over and over again. Now obviously, in survival, you're not going to have creeper spawn eggs, so it will be nowhere near as easy at all. In fact, the getting creepers down here part is probably the most difficult concept that I've had in today's video, but it could work. Maybe. I mean, creepers spawn infinitely, and you don't have to farm sand or gunpowder for TNT. No wool farm required at all, but getting creepers in here, that's gonna probably be a little bit difficult and definitely a lot of it dangerous. Now sure, Minecraft does give you this thing for extra protection, but those things are not really considered good. If you have stacked blast protection armor, you'll take pretty much 0 damage whatsoever from the blasts, which is kind of nice. You definitely will need to watch out for lava and fire though, because those things are definitely still going to be dangerous, unless you have fire resistance potions. So maybe creepers aren't the best way to find ancient debris, but they are technically a way. I think we're a little too deep though. We should have been like 10 blocks higher. That's my bad. And so here we are, the idea that inspired this entire video. So this idea comes directly from the One. The idea here is to let the Wither mine for us and maybe locate ancient debris. Now this time around, I have definitely made sure that I am high enough in the Nether for ancient debris, but not too high. We're at Y19. Now, I do hear quite a bit of lava over here, so that's kind of concerning, but I guess we'll have to see how this works out. Now, to do this method, definitely have blast protection armor because the Wither sort of likes to explode things. You should also maybe have some fire resistance potions, maybe some strength potions, and maybe even some golden apples. Definitely have a decent sword, a decent pickaxe. Oh, and I forgot one thing. Definitely have a stacked bow as well, just in case things get bad. So let's go ahead and put the Wither over here. Clear out a little bit more space, and hopefully this works. So skull, skull, and skull. So now we want to move away from the Wither and let it do its thing. Let's go ahead and give ourselves some fire resistance. That should be good. And then the strength. I mean, we don't really need the strength right now. So Wither explodes and lava instantly. That is kind of bad. Now, we need to make sure we don't get trapped in any low areas. The Wither is going to go crazy and shoot the skulls and basically, you know, try and get rid of us because that's what the Wither likes to do. If we can try and keep our eyes on our health, which is kind of hard to do when we're withered, then we should be okay. Now, the Wither's explosion should not break the ancient debris. Ancient debris can only be broken by a diamond pickaxe. Now, what is the Wither doing right now? It seems to just sort of be standing around. So let's go ahead and maybe pop out over here. Hi, could you mine for me, please? Yeah, like that, but a little more. Now, I'm not sure why the Wither is sort of just standing in one spot. If the Wither is going to continuously do that, then I guess this wouldn't be too bad, but I'm kind of guessing that's a 20W068 bug that we're seeing, because usually the Wither sort of moves around, right? It doesn't like to stand in one spot. What if we hit you? Yeah, you definitely didn't like that. Okay, where'd you go? Oh, you're up there. Nice. You know, honestly, so far, this method isn't too bad. Now, sure, I had 5 notch apples that I spawned in, but okay, well, maybe it's dangerous when there's that. Oh wow, the Wither actually found some for us. That's amazing. Nice. That's really, really cool. Can you do that again? Can you find us more? This is actually working if you're stacked. Wow. Let's go ahead and mine this way now, Wither. Over here, please. This might be the way, but you definitely need to prepare for this one because it is dangerous. Very, very dangerous. I think it's golden apple number 2 time. Wither, mine, please, down here. So really, if you can keep things under control, this method actually works pretty well, which is really cool to see. You'll definitely want to have some fire resistance potions and some pretty good armor as well. Maybe some notch apples. So yeah, lots of preparation for this method. And there's definitely a nice little bonus in defeating the Wither. If you actually manage to get rid of this guy, you'll get another star as well, which is pretty cool. But I think this Wither has done enough work for today, so let's go ahead and just finish the guy off. We're done with you. Thank you for the help. Okay, let's calm down. Alright, well, it's dangerous. It's very dangerous, guys. So, let's go ahead and get back to where we were and take a look at what we have. How much ancient debris was exposed by the Wither? I think I was doing it, yeah, I was definitely doing it over there. So, we have one right there in that corner. That's pretty cool. Then, anything else in here? It's kind of hard to tell because of the lava. None over here. There's my gear, though. Yeah, it sort of looks like we just had that one exposed initially, but this would be a really good start for finding ancient debris. The thing that you really need to watch out for is the lava oceans and lava puddles that generate within the Nether. Another option would be, I guess, to generate the Wither in and then go do something else and let the Wither just sort of freak out. It will shoot skulls from time to time and mine. If you go and do something else while the Wither is mining in the Nether for you, then things are going to get a lot more safe. Definitely don't do this on a server, though, because your server mates, they might not like a Wither floating around in the Nether randomly mining. Could be kind of dangerous. And so I think that is actually going to be just about it for today's video. If you want my honest take on the best methods that we checked out today, I'd say TNT is number 1, Wither is actually number 2. The Wither is definitely the most expensive to prepare for by far, though. But then again, isn't Netherite armor meant to be pretty endgame anyways? If you enjoyed today's video, definitely drop a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, and it helps the video out a lot. This Wednesday should be another Nether update snapshot. Keep your eyes out for that video coming from me, and probably a Minecraft guide episode tomorrow. In the description are all of my links that you should definitely check out and drop a follow on, especially my Twitter. Down below the video is the Waddles merch. Today, I'd like to send a massive thank you, a massive shout out to my patron, Skelly Wampus. Thank you very much for the support, Skelly, and thank you all for watching. Until next time, stay cool, elites. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.